Welcome back. A Pew Research Center study revealed that 20% of Americans don't associate themselves with a particular religion. 5 years ago, that number was just 15%. KOMU's Morgan Stevens tells us why these numbers could mean more polls than church pews.
Tony Lakey found his place at MU early when he joined a club that helped him express his atheist beliefs.
This has been one of the most comfortable environments I've been in. It's a lot better than Thanksgiving today, that's for sure.
Raised Catholic, Lakey is part of the 20% of adult Americans who don't associate themselves with religion. Of that 20%, more than half still believe in God and consider themselves spiritual but aren't attending church. In 1970, 39.7% of adults said they went to church weekly. The number dropped more than 10% in 1980, with a small drop to 26.4% in 1990, and in 2008, it went down to 22.9%, a 17% drop in less than 40 years. The study shows these Americans who are not religiously affiliated have a particular leaning in politics.
The non-churchgoers are much more democratic than the churchgoers. People who are religiously observant are much more morally traditional. The Republican Party is a much more congenial home for them.
But this could be just a trend.
I would expect that the Democrats are beneficiaries in terms of the vote in the short run.
One religious studies professor says the flaw of the Pew study could be measuring today's modern religious outlook with old methods like traditional church attendance.
There's a lot more access to information. People are able to see differing ideas a lot more than they were in the past, and I think that causes them to challenge their own views more often than they previously did.
Lakey will keep challenging his own political views until he heads to the polls in November. Morgan Stevens, KOMU News, Columbia.
The study also stated that up to 1/3 of millennials, those under the age of 30, are non-religiously affiliated. Building